Have you ever dreamt of a different life? Imagine owning a home in Italy. A stone cottage nestled in a centuries-old village, surrounded by vineyards and sunsets, for just €1. Yes, €1. A life away from the hustle and bustle. A life filled with sunshine, incredible food, and ancient history. I've met many people who have chased this very dream, leaving everything behind for something new. Now imagine if that dream could start with just a single euro. It sounds impossible, doesn't it? But in Italy, it's a real possibility. Towns are offering up old forgotten houses for less than the price of your morning coffee. This is the famous €1 house program. It's an extraordinary idea designed to breathe new life into sleepy, depopulating villages, and it has captured the imagination of adventurers all over the world. The idea is simple, yet brilliant. All across Italy, from the sun-drenched hills of Sicily to the rugged mountains of Abruzzo, there are beautiful old towns. These places are rich in culture and community spirit. But over the years, younger generations have moved to the big cities for work. This has left behind empty houses, falling into disrepair. So, local mayors came up with a plan. They decided to sell these abandoned properties for a symbolic price of €1. Their hope is to attract new people. So how do you actually go about buying one of these homes? It's not as simple as handing over a coin and getting the keys. The process is a formal one, managed by the local town hall. Once you've found a property that catches your eye, the real paperwork begins. In this application, you will need to outline your renovation plans. You can't just buy the house and leave it empty. The biggest question on everyone's mind is, what's the catch? The €1 price is incredibly appealing, but it's really just a headline. These houses have often been abandoned for decades. They are not just a bit dated, many are complete ruins. You might be looking at a crumbling roof, no electricity, no running water, and collapsing walls. This means you will need to hire architects, builders, plumbers, and electricians. The cost for this can range anywhere from €25,000 for a very small basic property to well over €100,000 for a larger home. You're usually required to renovate the property within 1 to 3 years. You also must submit a detailed renovation plan, and sometimes even a deposit of €3,000 to €10,000 as a guarantee. Once your beautiful new home is ready, of course you will be responsible for property taxes. You'll also have utility bills for water, electricity, as well as waste collection fees. Weighing the risks and rewards, you might be wondering, with all these challenges, why would anyone take this on? Well, for many the answer is actually pretty simple. It's the chance to own a home in Italy for a fraction of what it would cost in more popular areas. This is an immersion into a totally different way of life. In these small Italian towns, life just moves at a different pace. The focus is on family, food, and local traditions. However, you do have to be honest with yourself about whether you're the right kind of person for this adventure. This is definitely not a project for someone who wants a turnkey holiday home. It really requires patience, determination, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. If your dream is a quick and easy holiday escape, you would probably be better off buying a renovated property. But if your dream is a project, a challenge, and a genuine adventure that connects you deeply to a place and its people, then the €1 house could be the most rewarding journey you ever undertake. The stories of those who have taken the plunge are a testament to both the highs and the lows of this scheme. In Musumeli, a stunning hilltop town in Sicily, dozens of foreigners have bought and renovated homes. Some have turned them into charming holiday getaways, while others have moved there permanently, opening small businesses like B&Bs or art studios. Their presence has brought a new buzz to the town. You see lights on in windows that were dark for years, you hear different languages in the local cafe, and you feel a sense of optimism that was missing before. Of course, not every story is a fairy tale. Some buyers have underestimated the renovation costs and run out of money halfway through. Others have struggled to manage builders from afar, returning to find that the work was not done to the standard they expected. So what's the final verdict on Italy's €1 houses? The biggest pro is undeniable. It's a chance to create a bespoke home in a beautiful, authentic Italian town for a relatively small initial investment. It's an opportunity for a complete lifestyle change, offering a path to a slower, more community-focused way of living. The biggest con, however, is that the €1 price is misleading. The real cost is in the renovation, the professional fees, and the sheer amount of time and personal energy required. It demands resilience, patience, and a healthy budget. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme or an easy holiday home. It is a life-changing project, and as with all the greatest adventures in life, the path is rarely easy, but for the right person, the destination is more than worth the climb. And now, what if I told you there's an Italian town that's paying people to move in? That's in the next video, so make sure you subscribe and don't miss it.